Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily uranium update of technical analysis, and I'll give you my financial opinion. So let's dive right into the charts. I'll let you know what's going on. We've got a pullback going on in the futures prices. This is UX1, and we might have a little bit further pullback before this thing is done. And what you kind of see here is this kind of fractal that you see repeat over and over. Maybe we come down to this general vicinity there and start to work our way a little bit differently than this. And we could have even a further pullback. We may not. Again, guys, I don't play the short term. I just I try to time my purchases as best as possible and then just ride it. But on the big picture view, nothing's broken here. Nothing is broken. We still have basically kind of a rounding bottom that's happening. We could pull back a little bit more to this side. That is a possibility. I mean, lots of money's rolling around. We've got some selling pressure over in oil and natural gas. And right now, uranium's it's kind of holding up not too bad, to be honest, compared to some of these other sectors. The Sprott Physical Uranium Trust, it is down back to the support area. This support line going across. Is this the bottom? Difficult to say, guys, but you know what? I believe in uranium. I think that the fundamentals are good. I think that there's deficits in uranium, and I think at some point here, I'm waiting for a confirmation from the buyers and a turning point. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it, and that's what I'm waiting for. So I can't confidently say that this is a bottom, but I'm waiting for a turning point. But it's starting to look a little bit better. And what I mean a little bit better, we're starting to come to these support areas in this general vicinity of where it's at. We are contracting in the opening and closing prices of a lot of these candlesticks. Usually they kind of open up and then they start to contract and move sideways, and maybe they do a little bouncing. Sometimes they throw in a bullish engulfing where they put a big up candlestick next to it, and then we start our way higher. Maybe we get a bloody nose after that. Something like that. But it's looking better. It's looking better. We just got to see the buyers step in. That's what I'm waiting for. And if they don't step in, the sellers could come in here and blow it down to the downside with an overall market sell-off. It's still a possibility. This is a consolidation pattern here. You kind of lead in like this. You get number 2 hump, and this is your 3rd hump. Then usually what you get is a lead in. Is this the lead in here? It very well could be. This could be a beginning of a new move higher. I'm not stating that. I said it could be. We have to see some signs here of buyers stepping in this general area before I can make that claim. Camco pulling back to support, down a little bit. Again, this doesn't look absolutely horrible. Here, let me get this out of here. That's the Livermore cylinder, but this is the big move higher, a consolidation period, and now we're starting to move up again, and we're getting a little bit of selling pressure here in the short term. We've got Bannerman. Bannerman is selling off a little bit. Let's take a look at the 1 year. The daily candlesticks, we're right at support here. There's probably good strong support at like 12 cents or so, and just below that as well. So there is support underneath this. Goviak's moving sideways. That's good. We want the opening and closing prices to basically go sideways. Means the buyers equal the sellers throughout the day. So we'll see what happens here. We do have some strong selling pressure the day before. Sometimes it needs to get worked off. Global Atomic, again, we've got that strong selling pressure. This is a bearish engulfing pattern right here, that guy, with a small little up day next to it. And we're seeing these large candlestick selling pressure days all throughout here. So it does look like we could do a little bit of bearish things. We need to see some buying pressure step in here and show us that the buyers want to be here. Forces Metals, just scrolling back out, scroll way out. Here's your support area. We could pull back a little bit further to that support area. That would be a great entry point if it decides to go that low. Pure Point Uranium, pulling back a little bit today. Again, we've got support on this blue line coming across. That's where we'll see it. Deep Yellow is up. above the support line going across that white one. We've got Paladin Energy. The next level of support's this blue line down here. We've got Sky Harbor going on up today. That's good. It's bouncing off support level. That looks good. Canalaska bouncing a little bit today. This doesn't look as good, but we'll see where it goes. Again, it doesn't have to come to a support line, but they can bounce on their own. Next Gen Energy, right on that support line. And that's what we're doing right now. We're playing the support game right now. Base load, this is pretty cheap, guys. I mean, this isn't looking too bad here. We're right on that support area. Nice little update today. Fission 3.0 getting a little bit larger buying pressure. That's good to see. We want to see buying pressure step in here, start buying up some of these stocks. Fission right on the support line. That's where we're at. We've got support coming underneath here and support going across. Will this hold? We'll find out. Kazatomprom, small little down day today. Doesn't look bad. Peninsula Energy, nice big wick. That is a hammer pattern. Grab the stick, start hammering away. Again, doesn't look too bad. We're sitting on top of all of this support area, so we could pull back a little bit more if it decides to, but the up day on the hammer candlestick doesn't look bad. Boss Energy, right on support. This is a big support line too. It's very heavy, so we've had a lot of trading back through here. Consolidated Uranium heading higher. That looks good. We're getting some up days in a lot of these companies. Lotus Resources on support. That looks good. We've got Uranium Royalty above this support line going across. That looks like it's trying to hold. We'll see if that holds. Encore Energy above support. That's trying to hold a little bit. That's good. You got on support. That's what you got. Right on support. We'll see if that holds. Again, guys, I'm not trying to make predictions. I'm just letting you know where we're at. And we're on the support lines right now, and all of these, they're all on supports. We're riding these support lines in areas quite hard, and a lot of them. LEU getting a little bit of a jump in its step. I like it. Again, I don't see a candlestick that's reversal. This is one here, but it doesn't look bad, though. This looks like maybe a little reversal thing, and then we'll head higher eventually. LTBR getting a little bit of buying pressure. Again, this still has some selling pressure before it. I got to see the buyers step in here. ISO Energy, bullish engulfing right on support. That looks good. Again, we have some momentum coming down. We got to work that momentum off. Appy Energy moving sideways. This looks good. I like it down in this general vicinity, and it's holding up quite well. And hopefully hopefully it continues. Denison Mines right on support. We've got Blue Sky Uranium that's selling off a little bit more. This could get a little bit ugly if the sellers want to make it ugly. Forum Energy Metals, nice, good, bullish hammer candlestick on an up day. That's hopefully this is a. Let me turn back here. Okay, there's support all through here. We're getting it. Anfield basically sideways. Laramide down today. We've got the next support line down here. This white one going across. Western Uranium Vanadium Corporation. Nice, good, bullish engulfing. I like it. I like the chart there. It doesn't look too bad. Support coming across. UEXCF moving sideways at the resistance line. We've got Mega Uranium heading down a little bit. Standard Uranium getting a little bit of buying pressure today. It's not a reversal candlestick, though. ALXCF getting some buying pressure down here. Valor Metals coming right at support. We'll see if the support holds. Elevate going, that's a bullish engulfing. I like the way that looks. That looks good. And then 92E looks good. Bullish engulfing, ready to go higher. I like it. So that's what we got for the sector. It's pretty much we're sitting on top of support on a lot of these companies. Some have broken down. Doesn't mean that they're all going to just break and go lower. And, you know, I'm going to make this comment too. It seems like a lot more companies are breaking through trend lines and breaking down below it, hitting all the stop losses, getting bears trapped. So people go short because it breaks the support line, and then they reverse it higher, the bigger banks and stuff. So I think it is getting harder and harder to have clean technical chart patterns as time progresses. It's almost as if the computers or the people know what's going on. They kind of like dump a bunch of shares in the morning, get people scared, sell them all out, and then reverse it and push it higher. Basically stealing people's shares where the stop losses are at. So it's, you know, I've just seen some of that, you know, the slingshot moves. I see that a lot. The slingshot, I call it the slingshot cheetah, and that's where the slingshot is. It comes down, gets people to hit their stop losses. People will go short, and the reason it slingshots is because the shorts are caught in it. It's a bear trap. So I don't mess with it. I don't use the technicals to the T, and I try buying on those little breakouts. And you know, sometimes they break out down, and it's a legit thing. But the market conditions and ratios are in favor for us to go higher. Now it's just a matter of time, and I hedge myself with the time. So that's what I've got there. If you guys like the analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe to the website. We've got it's in the description link below, the Platinum membership. And if you guys want to attend the question and answer session, I have it Saturday, 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's tomorrow for me. It's Friday now. So tomorrow, 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, if you want to go to the question and answer session, you have to be the Platinum member. But that's all I've got for today, guys. I'm holding on to my shares. I would be a buyer in some of these companies myself. And again, I'm quite brave and I sprinkle. So that's just what I do. If you guys, that's all I've got. So we'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.